Hello and welcome back to Payday 2 101 with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. Today I'll be analyzing the JP36 as well as the Cmp Submachine Gun. Keep in mind that all of these weapons are heavily modded as we're looking for the long-term potential of each weapon. First off with the JP36. I decided to do the JP36 assault rifle first because it's a gun that is very rarely used. After doing plenty of practice with it, I can see why. This gun has one massive flaw that cripples its use, and that is just how weak it is. In fact, it's the only weakness, however, it's a big one. Other than that, it's quite good, however, it's still not as good as the golden standard, the CAR 4. The CAR 4 actually beats the JP36 in every single stat other than rate of fire, but with the massive difference in damage, the CAR 4 still wins for damage per second. On to the pros and cons. First for the pros, it's great on ammo, you pick up plenty and it carries a lot. It's pretty stable, it's very accurate, and it has a very good rate of fire. However, onto the cons, it's very weak, and is actually completely unable to do 40 damage per bullet. If you're new to these videos, I'll explain why 40 damage points is so important, especially on assault rifles. 40 damage is enough to kill green cops in one headshot with the technician headshot bonus, and 2-shot tan cops. It's best to look at most guns' damage statistics not as numbers, but on how many damage thresholds they pass. If they do at least 40 damage, it's good. All in all, the JP36 is a pretty bad weapon that I would highly recommend against using. Now on to the next weapon, with the Cmp Submachine Gun. The Cmp Submachine Gun is another rarely used gun, however, it's a decent one. If we compare it to the golden standard of submachine guns, the Cobus 90, we see that the CMP has a slightly higher rate of fire and noticeably more accuracy, however, far less damage. Much like the JP36, the damage reduction is its downfall. If not for that, it may have been a more used weapon. For the pros, it's quite accurate for an SMG, it's decently stable, does great damage per second, and is better on ammunition than the average SMG. For the cons though, it is very weak per bullet. Very, very weak per bullet. In the end, the Cmp Submachine Gun is a pretty good SMG that I think is a bit underused, but given the choice, I would still rather use the Cobus 90. That's it for this episode of Payday 2 101. On the next episode, I'm likely going on to analyzing another 2 weapons. If you're interested in this series and would like to watch more, a link to the playlist will both be on screen as well as in the description. This series is ever updating as new patches change the game, so I'll keep you guys up to date. If you're looking for some teammates to play with, why not join in my Steam group linked in the description, and if you want to keep up with me, I have my Facebook fan page and Twitter linked down there as well. Feel free to request I talk about anything in the game as long as I don't already have a video on it in the playlist, and I look forward to seeing everyone's feedback. If you want to see me play some more Payday 2, click on the video on the left to check out my series, Payday 2 A Journey, and if you want to see a different game, the video on the right is of my newest Let's Play. That's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.